Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go ahead and have this discussion. It's Costco's the latest of a cybersecurity ransom. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all have heard me speak about over the last couple of weeks and months how cybersecurity is becoming more and more of a dominant force throughout our everyday lives. So I remember 20 years ago, people didn't think about one day I will be doing my banking on my phone. People didn't think about, hey, my whole life will be on my phone and the internet. Now it's becoming to a place that we can't live without. Well, it has become a place that we can't live without. And even as we discussed the Web 3.0 that we're going to, even in the Web 3.0 in the metaverse, we need cybersecurity. So let's take a look at this. Let's go ahead and break some news, ladies and gentlemen.
Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon, hit that like, comment, and share button.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and children of all ages, you are now tuned into the Investor Show as always. This is your gracious host, the Prince of Investing, Prince Dykes, coming to you guys and girls live all the way from the beautiful city and state of Denver, Colorado. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, comment, and share button. And as always, I don't have a lot of time, and I definitely know you guys and girls don't have a lot of time. So let's jump straight into it. Hit that like button, hit that heart button, share this all around, and I appreciate you guys. Trying to get to 47,000 subscribers. I think I'm 100 away before the end of the year. That would be awesome. So on my Christmas anniversary, not the Christmas anniversary, but the Christmas podcast, I give away, last year I think I was at 40,000 subscribers on Christmas time. This year seems like I'm going to be at that 47,000. So I'm going to give away $47 to for 4 to 5 people, something like that. It'll be a Christmas Eve show. So you guys and girls stick around and check that out. But anyway, guys and girls, let's talk about this Costco thing. So Costco just released their corporate earnings. Friday. I'm sorry, I'm about to say yesterday. Y'all give me 1 second here. Let me pull it up. I'm going to pull up a little bit of their corporate earnings. Here we go. And their stock jumped up. Let's take a look. There we go. Here we go. Right here. So Costco's put this out on Friday, right? Had pretty good earnings. So what they said here, this came out of Washington after the market closed on Friday, December the 9th. Costco's Warehouse Corporation today announced its operation earnings for the first quarter of fiscal year 2012 ended in November 2021. So here we go here. Net sales for the first quarter increased by 16% to 49.42 billion from 42.35 billion last year. This time last year, they've seen a 16% increase in their net sales. Comparable sales of the first quarter to the second quarter. So majority of their sales come ranking in the US and Canada. And they had a little bit here in e-commerce as well. The e-commerce picked up. So here we go. The net income for the first quarter is 1.324 million, 2.98 per diluted shares compared to 1.1 million to 2.62 per diluted shares compared to last year. So here, Costco's is a brick house of a company financially. You're looking at let's take a look at their assets on their balance sheet here. Their total assets are coming in at 64. I'm pretty sure this is in the millions. Yes, it is. So 64 billion in total assets. And then you're looking at their total liabilities. 64, they're saying about 45 that's 20, about 21. What's their shareholders' equity? Their total equity is 19 billion, right? That's their net worth of their company. 64 billion in assets, pretty good, rock solid on that end. You look at let's go to, where's their cash flow statement? It's up here too. Their revenue and their net sales, you're looking at their net sales of 49 billion that they just spoke about in their revenue. Their total revenue for the 12 weeks ended in November 21st is $50 billion, right? And let's see how much of that money they had a chance to keep. Where we at here? Hit the $50 billion. They had the expenses taken out, diluted. Let me see, where's the cash flow? It'll be at the top of the cash flow statement. I don't have the whole thing pulled up. I have to pull up the whole thing. But we can take a look at it here. $50 billion there. Merchandise costs. They're looking at their expenses. They had 1.6. Look at that. $50 billion coming in. Only $1 billion spent on expenses. Income before income tax, 1.69 billion. Am I got that correct? Because that number dropped down a whole lot there. Okay, there we go. There I can see it. The cost of the expenses came out. So income before taxes, 1.6 billion. And after taxes, they're looking at about 1.3 billion. It's not too bad. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we see cybersecurity go crazy around the market, right? We see cybersecurity go crazy around the market. If you're catching in, you guys and girls tune in live and tell me what you guys and girls think. But let's get to it. So we seen back in you look at all the money they made. They done very good on Friday. They made a lot of bank that they reported out on Friday. Now, I have reasons to believe that they may be the victim of another cybersecurity. Cybersecurity attacks have been going rampant in the last, I want to say, at least the last 2 years, and they continue to become bigger because a cybersecurity attack is the cheapest way to get to someone, to get to a major corporation. So what happens is these companies are going out, a group of hackers are going out, they're going to a corporation, they're stealing all of their information, they're putting up a ransom. They're saying, hey, pay me, I don't know, $10 million in Bitcoin, right? Because they know Bitcoin is hard to trace or is untraceable. I was about to say, I thought I had a logo on there, but okay. They know Bitcoin is hard to trace or untraceable. So this has been the hottest thing going on in the market right now in the hacker community in cybersecurity. This just recently happened to T-Mobile. Who remember T-Mobile a couple months ago when T-Mobile said, hey, we got hacked? And it's also happened to a financial company, I think in Europe, a big financial company. I can't remember the name. But what happened to them is they got attacked by cybersecurity. And once they got attacked by cybersecurity, everybody came to them and took everything from them, right? They took all their information. They couldn't log into their emails. They couldn't bring up their the seizures. They couldn't pay people out. All these things happened to them. And the company said, hey, we'll give you all this information back if you pay us off in Bitcoin, because they know, hey, Bitcoin is untraceable. Transfer this to my wallet. You know, I'm pretty sure it is traceable, but hey, today they believe it's not traceable. That's what's been going on. Now you look at Costco's. I haven't seen this anywhere else. I haven't seen nobody talk about this big security breach that Costco's is having. Nowhere. I can't find it. I looked on the website. They talked about their earnings. They talked about their earnings coming out, how great their earnings were. The stock went up 6%. All these things happened to them, right? Tomorrow, right now, the futures are up. The futures looking like we're going to have a good day tomorrow on the market itself. So I'm kind of surprised why no one is talking about this big security breach that's going to be happening with these corporations from everybody. The list just goes on. So now you got to ask yourself the question, why isn't Costco talking about this? At least not yet. Because the thing about it is, when you are breached as a huge company like this, you give us so much information, you have to report this to you investors and shareholders. So what's the holdup? Why are they waiting? Why haven't I seen this? This is big because we know this is negative news. And when you have negative news like this, you're going to see a company like Costco go down stock price wise, which could be a great buying opportunity for investors. So you're going to see this company start to decrease. But why haven't they said anything about this news in Costco's, this big warehouse company? Now, I do know Costco's really became on my radar because one of my idols of investing, Charlie Munger. People out there who don't know who Charlie Munger is, he's a right-hand man to Warren Buffett. If you don't know who Warren Buffett is, in the finance investing world, he's the wealthiest investor of all time. At least modern day he is. And he's the first person to get that high up in the list and not create anything. If you look at Warren Buffett, he really didn't create anything. You got Elon Musk got Tesla, Bill Gates has Microsoft, Jeff Bezos have Amazon, and the list goes on. Buffett is just one of the guys who invested in cookies and ice cream and insurance companies over the years and does extremely well for himself. So the thing about it is, Charlie Munger's right-hand man, he's very big on Costco's. He spoke about Costco's as a large portion of his portfolio. And when I was looking into his company, that's what made me start looking into, when I was looking into his portfolio, that's what made me start to look into Costco's. So I really was looking into Costco's, and Costco's is one of those companies where they don't go up fast, they go up slow. So when I seen this news and I started to see this information of like how Costco's is doing their cybersecurity, and then how they're becoming a victim of this crime that's been going around. They could be the latest ones that are out there. And I said, hey, maybe this could be a great buying opportunity if this company dips. But I haven't seen any dips. I haven't seen anybody talk about it, at least not yet. Haven't seen anybody break news. Haven't seen anybody talk about Costco's or anything. And if this hasn't happened, it got me scratching my head. And when it does happen, when investors freak out, when this news breaks out or whatever, and investors freak out and start selling Costco stocks and Costco stocks have started to trade down, then this could be a great opportunity for investors to buy. Now, I'm going to be the first to say, ladies and gentlemen, I do not own any Costco stocks. I do not have any outstanding positions in Costco's. No, I do not have any of that. I am looking at the company and watching the company for buying opportunities. Everybody's doing that, but I haven't seen anything major happen. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I want to talk about that. Keep an eye out on Costco's in this cybersecurity breach that's been keeping on the hush. So we're going to pay attention to this next week to see if they say anything. On Friday, I didn't see anything. When they released their earnings, they didn't say anything. They talked about how great the earnings were and all of the good stuff like that. They made all this bank, but nothing about this cybersecurity breach. Why is this on quiet? Right? So why is this so quiet about this? And we're going to see when this information is going to come out. If it does come out, and what does it mean for investors? But anyway, I think it's going to be very important for cybersecurity companies. I'm a very big fan of the Hack ETF a little bit, CrowdStrike, and Fortinet. I'm very heavy into CrowdStrike, but you have Fortinet, which is a monster, and you also have CrowdStrike, which is done pretty good. But these cybersecurity companies have been down. And I think that once this news break that another major company, and it won't be the last one, is a victim of cybersecurity, you're going to see cybersecurity stocks become more and more important. As we move into the metaverse, as we move into anything, cybersecurity is becoming dominant because not only are we banking online, we are going to school online, our livelihoods are online, our paychecks are online, our direct deposits online, everything is online. So with this being said, this is going to prove how much money is going to be dumped into cybersecurity. And I can see the government forcing big companies to say, hey, you know what? You have to take cybersecurity serious. You have to do XYZ, all those things like that, right? To protect people's information. So let me see what y'all say in these comments before I roll up out of here. What's this braless occasion? What's going on, braless occasion? Says, yes, sir. Says Costco made some bank. Yeah, they sure did, billions of dollars. But we're going to see. Let's keep an eye on Costco's breaking this news because you heard it nowhere else, but you heard it here first. So let's pay attention to this market next week and see what they're going to say about this Costco's breach that nobody is talking about, but here, Prince Dykes on the Investor Show. But until the next video, podcast, cartoon, or whatever y'all see me doing crazy around the globe, y'all already know what my name is. I'm the Prince of Investing. Peace. Be safe. I'm out, and thank you.